What's going on, guys? Happy Black History Month. I gotta put that out there. This is also All-Star Weekend, so make sure you guys go check us out because we did attend a few festivities. But welcome to Rap Slice. You know, I am Jay Ocean. You guys know the show. We bring in talent. We talk to them about their skills. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we play games. We do top 5 countdown and they get in the booth and freestyle. But today, guys, we have a very, very interesting individual. Not only does he do music, but he also puts artists on platforms that are unimaginable. You know what I'm saying? He's all about creativity. And his name is Corey Ether. So we're going to go ahead and bring him out. Put your hands together for Corey Ether! How you doing? Come on, we fist pumping on Black History Month. You feel me? You got Corey Ether in the building. How you feeling? I'm great. I'm glad to have you on the show.
Thank you. Glad to be here. I've been a huge fan of Rap Slice for a while, and you all period. Shout out to Lamar University TV.
So I got a question for you, Corey. How did you get the name Corey Ether? Is Ether your actual last name?
Ether is not my actual last name. In 2012, I was living in Arkansas. It was one of those times where, like, I was, you were a responsible adult. You got the job, you got the crib, the cars. I was in one of those points in my life, but I knew I still wanted to be a musician because I was still working. Mm-hmm. And I was going through name changes and stuff like that. I was working on a Twitter name. Okay. And Ether just, like, hit me. You know what I'm saying? And Corey Ether just, like, worked. So I, like, asked somebody I used to be cool with, like, how do you think about this? They were like, yo, this works. So for the past 8 years, I've been Corey Ether.
Okay, so Ether. So like, what's the meaning of Ether to you? Like, when you created that last name for your actual brand, what made you want to use that? Like, what was the symbolic meaning behind that?
Being hot. I feel like I'm hot at what I do, and I feel like I'm the hottest. Okay. So when I think of Ether, I think of that. And then, you also sometimes think of Ether from Nas, mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, that was one of the hardest diss songs ever, but at the same time, it's something that I'm cool with having. It works for me. Okay. So how long have you been doing music? Well, it's been in the rap game professionally. All right. Well, professionally, I've been putting out music for about 3 years now. Okay. As far as like being a producer, artist, things of that nature, about 20 years. Okay. So I gotta put in a fun fact about you. A lot of people don't know that you are actually a twin. Oh. Yes, I know. So, are you the oldest or the youngest? I'm the oldest by 4 minutes. Oh. I was born at 10 a.m. He was born at 10:04. So how does it feel to like have somebody who has your face? Like, did you have to work extra hard when you was younger to like stand out? Like, it's me, I'm Corey. You know what, Brandon? Shout out to Brandon. He and I are very different. Okay. Brandon's like the I call him kind of flashy sometimes because he actually looks like a rapper. He has his chains on, diamonds. Really? So he's like, he's like the more jazzier version of you. Yeah, like, me, I'm like, I'm Corey Ether, but he looks like the rapper. But Brandon actually is a musician himself. Oh. He can rap and make beats himself. That wasn't his lane. Okay. It was something I always wanted to stick with him. That wasn't his thing. You know what I mean? So, yeah. All right. So you guys both have like a musical background. It's just, you decided to hold on to it and keep going. Yeah, I decided to keep going. And, even coming up, like, it wasn't really hard. It was, if you didn't see us much, it was hard for you to tell us apart, right? But if you knew who we were, you would know. Okay. We both have 2 different types of personalities. We have different taste in women. I wonder what that is. The whole lick. But like we're like when we come together, like we come as as one person pretty much. Mm-hmm. Like it's super dope. So shout out to my brother and the rest of my siblings, Derek, Sierra, Alex. Come on, family. Actually, my other brother, I have another brother and sister. They're twins as well. Dang, so twins just a big thing in your family. I don't know. I don't have maybe next time I decide to want to have kids, probably get some twins. You never know. Melody and Harmony or he already making names. This is crazy. Lyric,
lyric and artist. What about that?
Verse.
Talk about verse. I'm done.
Verse and lyric.
I'm done. So I got a question for you.
What's that?
How would you describe your actual style of music? Like, you know, if you could put it together in like a sentence, how would you describe your actual style?
I have a style of probably, if you were to put a blend of probably the last like 50, 60 years of music.
Okay.
I feel like my music has to have substance. I like to not be like, talk about one thing. Like we have a lot of artists, like they're just like backpack rappers, right? You have some artists, they're just R&B.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have some just regular hip hop, just some just rock. Me, I feel like I do a little bit of everything. So like I can go from talking about shouting out to my exes to talking about blessings to talking about a song called She Choosing or Chase a Bag when I'm ready to get my money. Or my most recent single that's about to come out, Brown Skin. You know what I mean? An all R&B record.
Okay. So that's definitely interesting to hear, you know, because we're going to definitely get into that more regarding Brown Skin. But we're going to go get into the number 5 video, guys, which is Nino Sanchez, Feel It.
Oh.
John Diamond make the beat and I'm gon' kill it.
I got pains in my eyes, I know they see it. Don't you tell me that you love me when you don't mean it. Once you make it, they gon' hate you for no reason. I was starving way back then, but now I won't eat it. Say my time is coming soon, I really feel it. They know nothing about my struggle, I make them feel it. Close friend backstabbed me and I feel it. Told my family millions on the way, I feel it. Millions in my visions, all I see is real big dollar signs. Came from being broke, remember times I ain't have a dime. People go to hating when you make it, don't wanna see you shine. She ain't with the program, then she fuck around, get left behind. I was down bad on my last, swear the kid not lying. Thinking to myself like, will I come up if I stay down? Got up on my ass, had to get on me a money grind. Just because I have a smile on my face doesn't mean I'm fine. It's hard in the hood when you broken, you don't have a thing. I do it for the people in the struggle, man, I feel y'all pain. Just keep your faith off in the Lord, praying everything will change. Don't mean it for the money, truth be told, I don't care for fame. I got pains in my eyes, I know they see it. Don't you tell me that you love me when you don't mean it. Once you make it, they gon' hate you for no reason. I was starving way back then, but now I won't eat it. Say my time is coming soon, I really feel it. They know nothing about.
So what you just heard is Nino Sanchez, Feel It.
Feel it.
So, Corey,
Yes.
you are very big on your brand and being able to promote that to the highest level, whether it's apparel, platforms like Boom. He never misses a beat. He always wears it, guys.
Oh, you gotta get that.
Always wears it.
Oh, we do other stuff too.
What you got?
We got phone.
Boom. Make sure you get your shop Corey Ether. You feel me?
CoreyEther.me. www.CoreyEther.me.
Hell yeah. So you're really big on that. So what would be some advice? What would be some advice you would give to an artist when it comes to like branding and being able to push, you know, what it is that they do?
Well, when I first professionally started putting out music as Corey Ether, January 2017, I didn't think about my own merch, right?
Okay.
So my first single was called Shout Out to My Exes, and then it was just kind of like what I've learned about people. I pay attention to people a lot. So basically, I'm learning like people always like stare your ass up and down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they base what you're wearing off how they go treat you.
That is true.
So if you like you got a bag, they gonna treat you a little bit more differently than if you like you don't have shit, right?
Yeah, it adds value for some reason.
So I said, well, all right, if I'm gonna wear some shit, why don't I just wear my own shit?
Mm-hmm.
So when I started wearing my own stuff, I only made it for me. I wanted to I just cared about me wearing it. I didn't care about other people wearing it. But then it came to a point other people wanted to wear the
You're
brand.
like, where can I get that?
Yeah, so I'm like, damn, people actually want it. So that's, I started kind of creating things and starting that up and stuff. But I mean, branding is everything, yo. Branding is who you are. You know, a lot of artists focus so much on the talent aspect of things, and talent is like the smallest part of the puzzle.
Okay.
Or the pie. You know
That
what I
is
mean?
true.
Like, you honestly need to invest in yourself. You have to be consistent, because you can't sit up here and say, yo, I rap, so you should fuck with me.
True.
And it's just kind of like, if you're not putting the work behind yourself and your brand and your craft, people are not going to take you as seriously. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, branding yourself, really taking yourself seriously, it's like that shit will make and break your career. And I'm not even at the point where I want to be at yet,
Okay.
but at the same time, like, I don't walk out my fucking house without something that says Corey Ether.
That's true.
I don't care.
That is true. I've never seen you in anything.
You would
that
never
doesn't say
catch
Corey
me out
Ether.
unless I have a suit on. I have my phone on me. But besides that, I do not walk out my house without something that says Ether. I don't care if it's a Scully. It could be a Scully. It could be a T-shirt. It could be a hoodie. Like 90% of what's in my closet says Ether. Like I don't.
And stand behind your stuff.
I stand behind it. I do not walk out the house without my brand on.
Definitely. So you have Studio 290, and with Studio 290, you know, you basically created a place where talent can actually showcase their work. You know, whether it's photos, engineering, radio, anything. You know, you created this one-stop shop.
Right.
What actually inspired that? Like, what actually made you want to create Studio 290?
Well, summer 2018, Quiet as Kept, I was actually looking for a spot similar to the space. And I was looking with a couple of people, and it never panned out, right?
Okay.
So I got a phone call for an opportunity to have a space. And I wasn't even looking at the time. I had just released my album probably like a week prior.
Mm-hmm.
I just had a bunch of stuff going on.
A lot. You had a baby around that time, right?
My daughter was born in January.
Okay.
So she was born January 2019. June 2019 is when I got the call about the space. So July, like 5 days, I like gave him some money, and then like I just started I was working a 9 to 5 at the time too. So I was working maybe 50 to 60 hours a week.
Ooh.
On top of everything else. So I was going to the studio like every day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cleaning up, I'm painting, I'm running up shit on fucking Amazon. I had never painted in my life before I started painting that
So
spot.
you basically built that spot up with your own hands. Pretty much.
It was, you know what, I don't really think about the space because I'm not at the space anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I want like a 24-hour spot, but the brand itself, like, I felt like there's nowhere in Chicago where an artist can come, host their own events, private events. They can, it's a studio in there, you know what I mean? They have an opportunity if they want to shoot their podcast and things of that nature. That it was like the space was there. We've hosted Puff and Paints in there. Sasha Go Hard has been up in there.
You also had Bar University TV in there. Hey,
when I had y'all up in there, like, it was like the coolest thing ever because I had like always believed in what y'all had going on.
Yeah,
so like,
appreciation.
and like even like right now how this is going, like that's what I saw for that particular space. I saw a TV show type deal set up where it was like the whole lick. So now it's kind of like building something so amazing. You have to have the foundation proper, right?
Yeah.
The foundation wasn't proper in my opinion. So like now when we actually come out and do it again, it's going to be on such a bigger level. I'm pretty certain. Hopefully I'll have you guys a part of it.
Of course.
Actually you will. You don't have a choice. But yeah, I just really wanted a spot for creatives really just to have like a place they can shoot their videos, do photo shoots even. I like to just come there because like I will go there to make music sometimes, right? Like people say, how the hell do you have a studio but you don't engineer? I'm like, well, I can do everything else. I can engineer if I wanted to. I just choose not to. But I just really like seeing people's faces when they walk in and stuff, and this really just gave me an idea just how to move about it. And not even preparing for all of that, I really loved what was built.
Okay, so I got a question for you.
What's that?
If you can list 3 top artists in your day-to-day that you know what I'm saying, if you can put them in your top 3, who would it be?
All right, so are we talking about local artists, or are we talking about
Local, mainstream, whoever you feel like.
That's,
the
okay,
best of the best.
can we do 3 local and 3 like mainstream?
All right, let's get it. Let's do it.
Cool. I bet. So, mainstream, Maxo Cream.
Maxwell Green, he number 1 or 3? You going from 3 to 2? 3?
I'm just, he ain't no
Okay.
number. I'm just naming 3. So yeah. But we got Maxo Cream. Young Thug is dope.
Okay.
Thug is dope.
I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, Thug is dope. Shit.
Boom, boom.
Me.
You?
Or Ether. Yeah,
Okay.
I listen to myself.
Okay. You said underground. Give me underground.
Right now in Chicago, there's an artist by the name of Kill Carter that's dope.
Okay.
Kill Carter is dope. He got this song called SpongeBob, and I'm just like really been listening to his shit more and stuff. He got a joint called Fashion. Another artist I really think is dope is Solo the Dweeb.
Okay.
Solo the Dweeb is dope as fuck. I really like this project he put out with Rio,
Okay.
producer. They did a joint project together. Fuck.
Last but not least.
Um.
Hey, you the one asked for 3.
Oh, I'm fucking up. No, I got the third one. Ty Money.
Ty Money.
Ty
Okay.
Money. Ty fucking Money. That.
Okay.
Hey,
Ty Money.
honestly, no, like honestly, like about like he's probably like he's up there.
Number 1.
Like
Gotcha.
honestly, he's a super slept on artist. Off Sibley over there, Kyle City over there in that area, Dalton, all that.
I'm gonna have to check him out.
Shit.
I'm
No,
definitely
Ty
gonna
Money,
check
like
him
he a dog. But I think that with music today, like it's people you have to dumb it the fuck down in order to be liked, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You gotta dumb it the fuck down. Like I had to think about it. I was like, damn, I be saying some shit. But it's like people don't care about it because people don't want it. Like when you got enough alcohol, drugs, and shit in your system, you ain't trying to think about what the fuck a motherfucker saying. I mean, you thinking about how the fuck they saying it and how the beat sound. Everything else go come, you know.
True.
So, but Ty Money's definitely one of those. Actually, all those guys I mentioned are super dope artists. But Ty Money's one of those guys where I just learned like he's created his own cadence and flow and stuff like that. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, Ty Money, shout out to you. But we're going to play that number 4 video, which is OTV Wiz Jumanji.
Bitch. Hold on. Wait, damn. Excuse my language. Hold on. Splash. You know what the fuck going on. Hey. You got a gun, but I know you won't shoot. Bought me a wood and I fill it with glue. I be sipping the medicine, I got the flu. I be feeling like pop, bitch, I got the juice. Niggas be acting, but I know they fool. They be saying we homies, but I know the truth. I be all in the mouth like she growing a tooth. I was raised with the animals up in the zoo. You don't want smoke, boy, your lungs. We my niggas hot body concrete. I be as hot as the sun. Be perky, got niggas like zombies. Splashing and shit, that's tsunami. We get it jumping Jumanji. We get it jumping Jumanji. We get it jumping Jumanji. We get it jumping like, I caught a player and I made it touchdown with no audible. I feel like Brady, I'm dripping that water too. Need a Mercedes, a Bentley, a Audi too. That booty moving, that's what them Pilates do. She tryna kick it like she know karate too. I need a partner for Brody. You saying you nasty, then show me. I'm back in exotic and smoking the OG like, okay, it's a go. And I need my green and my salary too. I hear a lot of that geeking and sneaking, but we get shit done by the bang, by the boom. And I hang with them killers, a lot in the room. And you know we got it, ain't gotta assume. If you see that light of that dot, better move, or you gon' need nurses and doctors on you. I know some niggas who stand on that block, and I got a couple college graduates too. I got them all in that gang shit, ay, so you never know who come clapping at you. I'm trying to get my mama up out of the hood and get all of my niggas a bag with a coupe. Remember when we used to split up $1, so all we could get was a bag and the juice. Now I'm back in the booth like I'm up on the call. I hop out this bitch like I'm Superman. You coming to the crib for the night. I can't get you home, but a Uber can't sip and feed you. You can keep
That
the...
was just Jumanji by OTV. Support.
What's up?
So you recently shot a video to your new single, Brown Skin.
That's correct.
So what was the actual angle or the message that you were trying to portray when you actually wrote that song?
All right, so 2 years ago is actually when I started creating Brown Skin. I had the hook already, right? And it almost ended up on my album Art of Sage, which is available everywhere. I didn't put it on there.
Okay.
So October 15th, I think you guys even came to the studio this particular day. There were people at the studio and stuff, and I make beats on my iPad, so I make the beat on my iPad, whatever. My engineer, Mac Buddy, shout out to him.
That's my cousin.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, that's cousin. Man. He's a cool guy. So I go in there, I airdrop and say, yo, let me work on a record. So this is around October. I've had the studio since July. So for like 3.5 months, I hadn't recorded any music in the studio, right? So this was the first record, and I knocked out the hook, and I wrote the verse in the booth and stuff like that. And the song is super important to me because I didn't feel like there was any positive music uplifting brown skinned women, you know. I love brown skinned women, chocolate women, like for sure. Like, oh man,
You like them dark chocolate.
chocolate man. Yeah, but you know, I wanted to make something for the brown skinned women, something that's there, something that they, you know, but nobody can take from them. And then it was like it was inspired by a very special person, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I basically like just put my thinking cap on and just went from there and just wanted to tell the whole story. So the video about to be released. Actually, it'll probably be released by the time this interview comes out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got a question for you. How do you feel about, like, you know, the black women and how, you know, they're not loving themselves to the full potential, or, you know, they're trying to look like the Instagram models getting all the surgery and not just loving themselves naturally. I mean, how would you feel about that? Like, what's your take on women, black women, and how we feeling about ourselves right now?
Well, that was one of the reasons why I created Brown Skin. Like the verse, it starts off, you look even better with no makeup on, baby, come on. You know what I mean? Like, you look even better with no makeup on. Like, you don't have to do all that shit.
That's true.
Like, bring your ass home.
It's all pretty good.
You know what I'm saying? Put some water in your hair, throw some water on your face, throw your hair in a ponytail,
Let's
or
go.
whatever the fuck, and let's roll. You good the way you are. Because I'm going to be real with you. Like, I need to know how the fuck you look natural when I wake up. Because I've seen some things. Like, there was a young lady I used to know, like, we went to sleep, she had her hair on. I woke up, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, daylight, birds chirping. I look at her, she had cornrows, and her hair was across the room sitting on the hamper. I was afraid. She's a brown-skinned woman, and she's beautiful in her own way, you know, but it scared me. I wasn't, because I left. I said I had to go walk my dog, because
Okay. So I just want you to know I'm bald head on there, so this don't stay on after night. This shit don't stay on after hours. Just let you know that now.
Do however you please. I don't like, honestly, and that's not a not. Like whatever makes you feel beautiful, do it. Like if you feel like you want to put some hair on, comb it. You know, if you want to put some lashes on, do it right. Whatever you want to do. If you want to do what you want to do without all of that stuff, that is totally cool. Like, however you feel beautiful, be beautiful, brown-skinned woman. I don't care how chocolate you are, how light brown you are. I don't care if you unproportioned. I don't care if you a BBW. Like, all brown-skinned women are beautiful.
That's right.
All, and I think we need to do it. Like, men, we have to do a better job of protecting our brown-skinned women, our black sis. We have to protect them. We have to love them. They are beautiful women. All right.
All right.
Okay. Shit. All right.
On that note, man, we're gonna get into the number 3 video, which is BBJ Rock Championship Freestyle.
Wait, hey Tommy, what you say? Alright, turn me up. You say we got us one. Okay, there you go. Alright, let's go. Look. What's in that school that was harder than us? It was banging, yeah, harder than us. We banging. Notice, hit a lick too many niggas, then it's harder to chop. Yeah, keep it high, then they harder to watch. Snakes, look, I was told you keep a cold. Never been, you never fold. You don't go on, you dig a hole. Got in that jam, you know he told. For that cash, he sell his soul. Keep it low or get exposed. It's me and him, you know I chose. Talking money, you on hold. Sat in that cell a year or two. Look, I'm back now. Then cross their mind when I got booked. Watch how they act now. Didn't take no time to hit my books. Working hard and I ain't shook, but hold up, look, I'm striking back just like a match. Shit I'm spitting, make you play it back or raise it up. We 10 year plus, so I let them know you wasn't raised with us. You won't smoke, this shit be free. It ain't no thing, nah. And after rain, it's gon' get sunny, so put blame us. Just want the cake, if that icing is right. Like Bob Barker, we go get 'em if that pricing is right. Always know it's 2, 3, 12 if you jice in your life. Just know you can see that light, just like a hype on the bike. But life gon' treat you right. You do, you need some advice. See the puzzle, bigger picture, if just look at it right. In cages where they put us, they know that we smarter than them. We youngest running wild, I guess that's just a Spartan. Society gon' pull up, make sure we work harder than them. Get too big, they take you out, I guess they make sure God to get them. Look, I ain't trying to back and forth about who better than. I just keep on hearing Tweety voice, you better win. No, this ain't just hope I'm trying to sell, I'm not the reverend.
Alright, that was just BBJ Rock. Championships freestyle. So Corey,
Yes.
it is Black History Month,
All right.
and what I want to do is play a game that's circulated around Black History Month. You feel me? We're gonna check your black card today.
I need my black card because brown skin about to come out, and I need my black card. I'm not the brownest guy in the world at all, but my blood. Both of my parents are brown skinned people. So yeah, let's get it. Let's get it.
So the game is called Who Did It? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you the names and I'm gonna give you a description. You tell me which one of those names you think fit the description. You know how they used to give us the worksheets in school. Okay.
We ain't got no worksheets.
All right.
We're going ahead.
So, first black mayor of Chicago. Is it John Baptiste DuSable, Harold Washington, Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass, or Sojourner Truth?
I'm gonna go with B.
Harold Washington, guys. He's going for Harold Washington. All right. That is correct. Another one. Born into slavery, they were abolitionists and women's rights activists.
Mm-hmm.
Is it John Baptiste DuSable, Harold Washington, Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass, or Sojourner Truth? There's only 2 women on there, my man.
I know. The only one I keep thinking about is Harriet.
Harriet, you going for Harriet?
I'm gonna go with Harriet because she. What is 20 yet?
What?
Didn't she got like a new 20 coming or some shit? The Harriet.
Oh yeah, they were supposed to create a bill with her face on it, but of course you know they're gonna delay it.
So read that one more time because I know it's between Harriet and
Alright,
Sojourner.
I'm
But I
gonna
know
read it
it's
again.
Harriet. But go ahead. Even
Born
though she looking
into-
at me like it's Sojourner.
Born into slavery, they were abolitionists and women's rights activists. Sojourner, yeah, I can't say if it's a he or she, but I
But you
just gave
said
it away
they.
already. I already
Like
told you it's only
they
2
sound.
women.
Well, they sounds like 2 people.
You right. That person.
Thank you. Can we go with Harriet?
You going with Harriet?
Can we?
He's blocking in Harriet. Boom. That is wrong.
Sojourner,
It
right?
is Sojourner Truth. Yes.
I knew it.
Phew.
But
All
you
right.
answered, but low key, I should get a pass on that because low key, you asked me the question incorrectly, which made me had to say it could be 2 people, even though you like it's only 2 women, which low key said it was.
I told you if it was a her though.
I just said Harriet because H comes before S.
Okay, all right, next one. First permanent non-indigenous settler of what later became Chicago, Illinois, is recognized as founder of Chicago. Is it John Baptiste DuSable? We already did Harold Washington. Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass, or Sojourner Truth?
I'm gonna go with DuSable.
DuSable, you are correct.
Trying to hold on to that black card, by the skin of my
we
teeth.
still got more to go. This person escaped and made 13 missions to rescue approximately 70 enslaved people. All right. Is this John Baptiste DuSable, Harold Washington, Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass, or Sojourner Truth?
Sojourner Truth was an abolitionist, so it would have to be Harriet because she escaped
That is
and
correct.
freed other slaves.
That is correct.
So that's 3 out of what? 4?
3. Yeah. All right, we got another one. You ready?
No, but go ahead.
This person was American social reformer, abolitionist, orator, writer, statesman, and they became a national leader of abolitionist movement in Massachusetts and New York. Who is this? Is this John Baptiste DuSable, Harold Washington? I don't know what's going on with my mouth right now. Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass, or Sojourner Truth?
I'm gonna go with Mr. Douglas.
That is Mr. Douglas. Look at you. You didn't do bad.
Yes, I did.
I got a bonus question for you. You can actually get that one that you got wrong fixed, okay?
Go ahead.
Name one HBCU in Chicago.
Shit, the only thing I can think about is think about Malcolm X. They look like a university.
That's not Malcolm X. I say university. HBCU university. You can't think of nobody?
I
You want me to
can't.
give you the
What is
answer?
it?
Chicago State.
That's still open?
Bruh.
I'm not being bold. Well, actually, I'm not being funny. My mother graduated from Chicago State.
Yeah?
My mother graduated from Chicago State, actually. My mother's a high school math teacher.
Stage over here looking confused too, like, I did not know.
Because you don't hear about Chicago State like that. I mean, I know where it is.
I mean,
on
yeah, 'cause
King
it's
Drive. I used to
Chicago
go there all the
State,
time.
Like City State University.
Yeah, I've had fun over there. But like, I apologize. No shade to Chicago State University. I live on the west side now.
He's 290, y'all, out West Illinois, but it's
Yeah,
all good.
I apologize. Damn, Chicago State.
Chicago State is HBCU.
Interesting.
It is.
All right.
But we're going to get into the number 2 video, guys, which is Bosswood, Wake Up.
Yeah. 5 squad fat money shit. Ball war. 4 eyes and still blind to a lot of shit. Kids dying before applying for a scholarship. ITT done robbed niggas of accomplishments, and now they back to action, can they borrow shit? Loading up my weapons, bulletproofing all my arteries. Scratching at that serial number like it's the lottery. Barricading windows, declining offers of partnership, cause I know it's gon' get to that point of where they won't launch shit. Niggas out for self instead of moving as a unit. Wanna plug on them drugs, but they moving like a user. Molly got them tweaking, shit he used to have a future. Baby mama selling pussy just to stand in front of Goose. We done took the game and turned this shit into a whole house. She ain't even 12 and sending pictures with her clothes off. Mama in that gossiping about other people churn, but she ain't trying to face what's taking place inside our own house. How you go to sleep and know your baby out there fucking? How you out to eat and know your baby ain't got nothing? How you run the streets and know your baby out there thugging? Tell me how you smoking weed and know that baby in your stomach? Born out of wedlock with a target on his back, blood stains in their neighborhood, that's part of being black. Who protecting us? Nobody, that's part of being strapped. Cemeteries make a fortune off the knowledge that you lack. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Motherfucker, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Yeah, niggas purging in my city over petty shit.
Alright, that was just Bosswood, Wake Up. So, Corey,
Yes.
I was told that you're going to give us a sneak peek to Brown Skin.
Well, I'm going to give you a little bit more than a sneak peek. I'm going to give you guys the entire thing. You know what I mean? A little slick premiere, you know what I mean? Because y'all are super important to me and whatnot. And y'all get the exclusive.
So before we air it, do you have any goals for 2020 that you would like to see happen?
I just want my family to be straight.
Okay.
And I want to be able to take care of the people that I love. And I just want to be able to grow a solid team. And I want them to be in position to be able to take care of their loved ones as well.
Okay. So any projects or shows coming up that you want the people to know about?
So Brown Skin, I want y'all to enjoy that. I got some singles that are going to be released pretty soon and whatnot. I want to put some new visuals out as well, so look out for that. I know we're going to do Unapologetic. We're going to shoot a video for that. It's off Art of Sage. I have another song called Mr. Beat
Okay.
and whatnot. It's going to be very interesting.
Okay. Thank you for that, Corey. But can we go ahead and premiere the #1 video, please?
Yo, this is the world premiere #1 video, Brown Skin, by myself, Corey Ether. Please enjoy.
Ether on the beat, on the beat.
Love your fire, you're my babe. To love you, your love is the truth. Know that I notice, you notice for you. I'm in love with your brown skin, so in love with your brown skin, love with you. I'm in love with your brown skin, your brown skin. So in love with your brown skin, your brown skin.
So that was that young brown skin by Corey Ether. So Corey, go ahead and tell the people where they can follow you on all social media platforms.
Please check out my website, www.coreyether.me. Check me out on Instagram at CoreyEther, CoreyEther.
Well, there is the bell.
Okay.
It is time for you to get in the booth and
All
show them
right.
what you got going. So I'm going to go ahead and send
Can
you
I
on
call
your
my ghostwriter?
You can.
Thank
Go
you.
ahead and make that call real quick. Go ahead and do your thing. I'm going to send you on your way.
Get the ether joint.
He's calling his ghostwriting real quick,
Hey,
y'all.
just send me about 12 bars. Yeah. Please, for rap slice. All right, thanks. I need it like right now, though. All right, go.
New shit. All right, I'm ready. They only wish you well cause they want better for them. Now they're bitter cause you better, even better than them. Thinking it's better to move on, you think we're better as friends. Trust and respect, other shit I think is better to end. Pointing the finger, thinking that I did something to you. Thinking these niggas want you when you're only something to do. Always first on the scene like I had something to prove. But you before me like I had something to lose. Stick them dogs on you, paws all on you like Blue's Clues. Should've known that you had a couple screws loose. Look, why fit in? They pay attention when you stand out. Play to win, count digits, no handouts. I'm just trying to live a better life. In hindsight, critics say I wasn't living right. Not everyone lives, but everyone dies. That's why you never let a motherfucker slide. Corey Ether.